Big thanks to Cardmarket for sponsoring today's video. Alright, hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video. In today's video, we are going to be playing 20 Surge Sabo. Alright, Sabo's curve is kind of fucking insane. You kind of just like literally curve out perfectly as long as you hit your shit, and that curve is really strong. So we've added 20 searchers to the deck to make sure we can consistently find exactly what we want to make that curve happen consistently. Let's just show you the deck list, and it's so good, dude. So this here is the deck. As you can see, we have 20 searches. We have 4 copies of Ability, 4 copies of Garp, 4 copies of Koala, 4 copies of Captain's Assemble, and 4 copies of the stage. What the fuck? Alright. So we got 20 searches in this deck, right? Which is insane. Outside of that, we have 2 copies of Hack. Hack loses a little bit of value in a 20 search build because you want to use your first couple turns to just search. So you don't really have the time to play this guy. But we have him at 2, fucking just in case. It can be really good against like, aggro decks, right? So it is there. Then we have Morley as a 2k that becomes an 8 cost. We have Robin, because I still believe Robin is one of the better cards, right? Robin is an insane card, even without the blocker and +3 cost. Just hand ripping your opponent is so powerful. And the fact that it's only limited to like 5 cards in hand is so good because they literally can't avoid it, even if they counter out of every swing. So Robin is here. Robin is great. Robin is not going anywhere, at least not in my lists. Then we have Hack as a 2k that is also playable off Dragon as a decent body. Won't need it, but it's a 2k. It's the best searchable 2k we have. Then we have Sabo. This is your best 6 non-play. 6, and you can play it off Dragon if you don't have the Robin to play, right? So Sabo is still here, is around for sure. Then we have 2k Sabo, which is just another really good Rev Army 2k. We have Dragon at 4, because Dragon is the GOAT in this deck, right? You want to be playing him every single turn, basically. And we have Waxing Fist, because Waxing Fist is just one of the best defensive cards that this deck has access to. Super powerful. So the plan is to go second, hopefully, and then go on 2 Dawn, we do searches. On 4 Dawn, we do searches. And then on 6 Dawn, we drop this. And then on 8 Dawn, we drop this into this, or this into this. And then on 10 Dawn, we do the same, but we keep a Dawn up for Waxing Fist. And then on 10 Dawn again, we do the same thing. We just, until we have a full board and we can start pushing for lethal, right? Slowly but surely pushing there. So this is the deck we're running with. Let's jump into some games and see how well he can perform when you have 20 searches in a deck. Oh, we're going up against a Sabo. He took second from us, which makes sense. This is alright, but we're only having 1 searcher and it can't search for stage. So we're going to mulligan. This is much better. We'll start with stage. We'll actually pitch Waxing Fist here, because it's the card that doesn't make sense. We'll grab a Morley. We'll pass there. Okay, I think we're good here. He has stage as well. In general, you want to be pitching Rev Army cards because they can fill up your trash for Dragon play. But obviously, Robin is one of the main cards you want to be trashing with your headquarters here. He's going to pitch a 6 cost, which means he most likely has another one. Where if we find our 6 cost, though, which is great. Great. Off of this Betty search here, I guess I'll just grab another 2k. I don't really feel like grabbing Waxing Fist there. Here we go. I think this might be Hack, because we have no really play next turn if we don't. And we'll just, I guess we'll fucking pitch one of the 2ks. We'll pitch the Sabo. Oh, thank God stage can grab stage. We almost whiffed there. And we'll just make this a 5. We should be good to go from here, right? Because next turn we pitch our stage with stage. And I guess we need to fill up our trash with something actually good, like a like a Robin or a Sabo. Other than that, we're good to go, I think. Let's see, what is he going to do here? He's going to swing 6. We're going to take that. Another Sabo. So that is something we can pitch here. We're going to pitch stage first, obviously. And we are going to 5. I'll grab another Koala. It's an option for next turn that can kind of find some pieces for us here. But we are going to boost. Swing 6 at his face. Wow. Okay. That was interesting. He just black spiral me. But yeah, so now we just need to find, like, we have next turn, right? We play this, and then the turn after we're gonna play dragon. So we have some turns to set up, like, I guess Sabo in trash, unless we find that Robin we're looking for. He's gonna swing 6 here. I'm just gonna take. We're just taking early here so we can get our leader up to a 5k leader. And we are gonna play Koala first because we do have that extra Dawn. I guess we'll grab Captain's Assemble here. But now our trash is really nicely filled. I actually think I just pitch the Captain's Assemble here. And I'm gonna grab another dragon. We'll go Sabo. We'll use the Sabo effect. We'll swing a 7, which he will just free block. Oh my god, he took it. Okay, then I won't swing with hack. I was gonna swing with hack, but now I don't have to. He's gonna pitch Stussy for stage there. Yeah, going second here really sucks because he can already go dragon, right? Which is so shitty. And we were not able to find like a Robin to set up in our trash, which is super shitty because it would have been so nice here. But I still believe we're in a good spot here because he's used dragon this turn. He can't quite swing over my Sabo. With the Sabo he can, of course, but not with leader. So this is an 8. I think I'm gonna block this, and then if the 8 goes here, I'll probably just... Oh, he's not even gonna swing with it. Nice. Ooh, we do have access to another one of these. So another chance to put Robin in trash. Nothing there, though. Okay, we'll grab a third dragon. Why not? And then we'll pitch... We have to pitch 6-cost Sabo here. Otherwise, we have no good dragon play. There's a Robin, but again, that's just going to go to the bottom of the deck right now. But we will play over our Koala. Bottom decking 2k, 2k, and I guess Ace. Ooh, Waxing Fist. We'll play out the Sabo over the Battle Betty. And we'll use both of these. Which will... Wait, he didn't play anything off Dragon. What the fuck? Oh my god, he only had 3 Rev Armies in trash. What a fucking miss on his end. I'm actually going to keep hack standing here. Because we can use it on defense next turn. I will swing this. I think that is worth it. He just used a trigger. Oh, Waxing Fist trigger. That's fine. This will get a card out of his hand at most if he does block and counter. Yeah, but I don't mind him pivoting into it because we have the hack standing. We'll see here if he is going to take the block here into counter. He is. What will we get from his hand? That is the question. Not a lot. Got a hack. But now his trash is set up. So now if he does have another dragon here, he can do things, which is a little bit scary, but fine. We'd also have a decent amount of counter in hand. But yeah, we don't have anything set up in the trash. Luckily, we do have both a Koala and Stage Search next turn. Both are ways that we can try to put something into the trash. He's going to Stussy away my dragon, which is fine by me. Means he is not swinging too big this turn. The 7 here, I will 2k counter out with Hack. Because Hack is a decent dragon struggle target. He's going to go 9 into that, which I will 2k as well with the Morley. I ended up not needing the Hack this turn, but that's fine. We draw another dragon. I'm pretty sure Ooh, I'm going to use Koala Search first. Into a Betty, I guess. And we'll use the Betty as well over the Koala. I'll just grab a 2k here, I think. I could have grabbed Koala, but like I can't play her this turn anyways. So we'll pitch a dragon here. We won't need this many dragons. Grab another 2k. Really weird how we play 4 Robins and we haven't been able to set up a single one in trash. That's just unlucky. So we will... Are we really going to be playing fucking hack off of our dragon? That's so bad. We'll bottom deck our 2ks, not the hack. And a searcher. We'll play out the hack over the Garp here. We'll use our Sabo's effects here to make them big. We'll swing 8 at his face. See what he does here. think we are in a decent spot still. We have 3 life. We have general board advantage, I would say. He's going to counter here, which is fine by me. I'm going to swing with both of my Sabos, because I do believe I have enough counter for me not to worry about that. Maybe I should not have swung with this one. But we'll keep hack open here to make sure that we can properly defend our board if he does decide to pivot board here. He's going to pitch a 6-cost Sabo. So probably another dragon coming down here, I would assume. Yep, there it is. And he does have enough to send back here and actually play that Sabo out. But imagine if this was Robin here, dude. Like, he'd put me in such a bad spot. See, he's going to attach his 2. He just put +4 on dragon. Holy shit. Don't think that's the play, mate. But sure, whatever floats your boat. How will he swing? He's going to send an 8 at my face, which I will take, I think. Let's see, this is 10. So this is 8, 9, 10. 2 Dawn over. I'm going to take it. I don't want him to pivot board here and put me in an awkward spot. And I think here I counter. Because now he only has 1 more swing, which means we can block. Yeah, exactly. And obviously we don't have any targets here, but that's fine. Okay, so we can do another dragon here, but we don't really gain too much from it. I'm definitely going to pitch the dragon then. Robin here, I can't even grab Robin, but we'll grab Waxing Fist. This should ensure that we live for 1 more turn. I do also believe I played down the hack, mainly because I have these 2, which attach Rested Dawn. So he basically only costs 2 Dawn, which is obviously really nice. So let's send an 8 into his face. And then I would assume a Waxing Fist is going to come down here. Yep. Then I can make these really big, actually. I think we start... Wait. 8, 10, 10, 10. Yeah, let's do 8. I'm just going to see where he's at. He's going to take. Perfect. We'll make this a 10. Gonna block and give it up. We're gonna make all of these 10s. Now, question is here. Do I swing or not? We have 1 hack, we have 1 Waxing Fist, and 3 2Ks. Is that enough to live this? We have a blocker, which will take care of 1 swing. So we only need to count out of 1 swing, actually. So we will swing with this. Yeah, perfect. And he shouldn't be able to pivot board either, because our board's so big that we shouldn't have to worry too much about it. And we do have the hack. I think the hack there is such a good play. Like, yes, I could have invested more into my swings, but because he had 1 Dawn open and only needed to counter 1 swing, we were never really going to kill him there. Okay, it's going to be Rush Dragon. That is a little bit scary here, because now we need to counter 2 swings. Which we can, so it's fine. He just played a Searcher as well, which was not really worth it. Okay, let's see what he does. I'm very intrigued. Okay, so he's going to make his leader swing the biggest, which means, or not the biggest, but he has no Dawn left over now. So now we can perfectly mathematically know exactly what his swings are going to be, which is super nice. So he does 9, 9, 10, 10, and this is also 10. So 9 and 9 are the swings to counter, but I think I take it. Because there's another 9 coming down, I can Waxing Fist that. And then now he already, like, he has to connect every other hit, which he can't because we have 3 2Ks, but I'm going to make him believe that he can. I guess I'll grab Sabo there. It's the only thing I could grab. 9. Oh, this is just 9? Oh, I'm bad at math. But yeah, I'm going to just block it. Pop his koala, I guess. And then we'll just give him the counter here. Mathematically, I should have countered this, right? Because it was a 9. But because we don't actually care, everything's fine. Slap it on here. Make this a 10. And that should be GG's. I mean, we have more than math here. Really nice this game, huh? That was really nice. We absolutely... But that's what I'm saying. Like, this curve is so strong. Yes, he did miss his, like, first dragon. But maybe if he played, you know, the Searcher events or Koala, maybe he wouldn't have. But since I guess he plays Koala. But I think there's a lot of ways that you can set up trash more properly than he did. And that's just a miss on his end. And we outplayed. GG's. All right, so we're up against an Emu here. He's choosing turn order, which sucks. I'll keep this hand, though. This hand's pretty good. Double Searcher. We have the Robin as well. I'll start with the Betty Search because I really want to find stage. There we go. Perfect. But we're curving out. We're just off curve, which sucks. But there's a world where we also double like Robin here. Because we're off curve, we don't necessarily need the 6-cost Sabo. Because we will just have that extra Dawn over anyways. Of course, that extra Dawn could be used for other things like Searches, Waxing Fist. But you can just slap it on there. I guess if I want this on 7, I would have to get an 8-cost out before that. I'm just going to pitch it. No, I guess I'll pitch stage here no matter what. Because it's stage. Grab a dragon, so now that's set up. Do Koala. There's that Sabo I've been looking for. Could have grabbed the hack just to have something to play next turn, but it is just going to be instantly killed by his Mars. So don't really care too much about that. He's going to do a Saturn here. Finds never existed. Fucking cringe ass event, bro. And we'll see. We're going to 5 next turn, which is not good. Because we have nothing. Like, we could play the Morley, sure, but what does that really accomplish? Nothing. It's just gonna die to Mars. So unfortunately, I do believe here we definitely pitched a Robin. Can't grab the Searches. So sad. I'm thinking if I'm gonna do one big swing or if I'm gonna swing with a Searcher as well. And I think I do. I want to make this, yeah, 5-6. I don't like it, but it's not the worst. It's fine. He also is starving me. Dude, imagine if that promo Sabo was here. I could have literally fucking played it this turn, anti-starved myself, and swung like fucking big. Ugh, so cringe. Like, yes, in the Emu matchup specifically, it would have just died the next turn. But I would have at least gotten to anti-starve. And we got a 2k out of his hand as well, so that's nice. We got some cards out there. Robin in trash. Trash is actually fully set up. I'm gonna swing into my Betty as well, which is nice. Plays a Valkyrie. And he's at 7 in trash, so nothing I can do right now. I'm gonna actually pitch the Waxing Fist here. Grab a Searcher. Another Dragon. And we'll just do this. This, and swing. I think we're in a good spot here. He's gonna use his counter event there, that's nice. That means he's probably not using it to pop this next turn, which is great. And his strategy is fully set up, holy shit, wait. Yeah, he's missing Valkyrie, but I mean, he'll get a Valkyrie in the trash eventually. Gonna swing 7, I'm gonna take. Plays another Valkyrie. Swings another 7 here. I'm just gonna free block. I know, like, if I go down, my leader effect will be on. But the free block is the free block, dude. And now it's Dragon time. He's only has 4 cards. Ew. If I swing a 7, I don't think he's gonna counter from his hand. I think he's likely to block or take. Yeah, and then he draws a card. Perfect. Fucking right up my alley, mates. We'll send back Waxing Fist along with 2 Searchers. Play out the Robin. Probably we'll pitch a hack here. And we'll hand rip him twice. I think we're gonna play the Koala Searcher here as well. I guess we'll go into fucking... You know what? I grab stage here because I can pitch it anyways. And the question is Robin or another dragon? I think Oh, I can't grab Robin off stage. Who am I kidding? And we'll use this effect to boost our leader. And then we'll swing a 6. And at this point, surely you take, right? Oh, he's going to 10. Then you block, right? Okay. What the fuck do I know? I'm not an emu player. Played this deck once and then never touched it again. I think we're in a decent spot though. We have curved out. Even though we're off curve, right? Which sucks, but what are you gonna do about it? Gonna Stussy. That's so fine. Like if you're Stussing, you're not 10 costing. Which is great. Absolutely marvelous. He's gonna get rid of the Sabo, which is fine. I guess I'll just replay that. But I think I'm gonna try to get another, because he just pitched his fucking Valkyrie to draw a card. Oh no, he had to trash it for Stussy. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna swing 9. And then hopefully he takes that. And we can rip him again. Wait. Oh, we only have one Robin. We don't have Robin in trash. Okay, then this sequencing was bad, but that's fine. We could technically be super aggressive here, but there's no way that's correct. He did trigger a search event. Cringe. Okay, well, I guess we'll just play this bottom deck like a 2K and a searcher and a searcher, and then we'll play out this one over Koala. Use this effect. And we can now make this... Ooh, we can actually do stage here as well. So let's pitch a hack. Another dragon probably won't be necessary, right? I think I grab Sabo because I don't have anything to play off my dragon next turn. So, I also don't need a Dawn up. But I guess we'll make this a 7 because he probably counters this anyways. And then we can make this a 9. Yeah. That's why I didn't want to make it an 8 because I knew that he had the event. It was pretty obvious. But I think we're good to go here. We have like a lot of counter. And even like if this is gonna be Venus, which it is, we're still in a good spot to just defend our board super aggressively here. 12, so I can go bop, bop, perfect for me. And then he's gonna play 10 cost here for 3, or I guess 4, leaving him with 3 Dawn open, so he can go like 7, 8 into my 7k body. Or I guess if he wants to go into this, he can do that. I think we can defend here no matter what. And then we should be able to push next turn. Because he only has so many cards in hand. I doubt he would use Mars to pop this Koala. Finds the Searcher event. And then trashes it for Mars to trash my Koala. Okay, he's scared. Yeah. He's gonna make this an 8. Which is gonna go into... I think he has to go for the Robin, no? But I can just block and counter this one. And then I can counter the 7. Oh, it's even another 6. It's not even a 7. Which makes sense. I guess he needs to counter. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. We're gonna pitch the Sabo. Grab a Sabo. Yeah, this is not quite ready to be played for 3 yet. Not that I think it matters. I think we're clearly gonna try and push here. We'll start with a 9. The 9s are good because he can't just free never existed it. It's gonna do the Valkyrie block. We're gonna hit him with another 9. There's the never existed into a 1k. Okay. Now we got math, I think. Wait, See, we can do 11. This is 8, so this is 11. 11. Ooh, it's not math. But it's pretty much math. Let's do 10, 10, and then everything else on there. It's, I mean, unless he literally has 3 2Ks, we have math. Oh, wait, I guess he has a life as well. Okay, that's not great. Whatever. We'll just go 10 again. I still think we have him. Everything should be fine here. And we just beat Emu with 4 life left. That's pretty sick. Nice work. All right, GG's. All right, now we're going up against an ace, which is just what we want. We want to make sure we go up against as many big 3 leaders as we want, or as we can. We're going to go second. That's our curve. And I think it's their curve as well, right? I'm also going to keep this because we have the Robin, which the Robin is the hardest thing to find in this deck because the only thing that searches for it is Koala and Garp, I guess. But, you know, it's like the one card that isn't searchable. He finds his 10 cost. We're going to do our base searches first because stage. And we want to use stage first because the earlier you stage, the more value you get out of it. I'm going to grab Dragon. I think we have enough searches for next turn. Also, if we want to, we can need 2 Dawn to make this a 6 to connect. He's going to swing 7. We're going to take. Snap, take that shit. He's going to play an ESO. Our there is actually funny. I'm going to also use my Koala searches because I want to fill up my trash. Okay, now we're just going to do a bunch of searches because we're not swinging anyways. There's our Sabo. Perfect. Okay, so now we're curved. I guess I'll just grab the 2K here. Actually, I can grab another Sabo and pitch it for stage. I don't dislike that. Now we have both Sabo and Robin in trash. Fuck, what the fuck do I grab here? We're on curve, so we will never play that searcher. But we'd also never play Waxing Fist for a long time. Let's grab Koala. Okay, I still think we're fine. Okay, he's just gonna search, which makes me think he doesn't have Marco, which is nice. Even more searchers. Dude, he has 2 of this event already. Ew. Points Josu that doesn't do anything in this matchup because it's not original cost. Oh, I guess he bounces Robin, but fucking, if you want to bounce Robin, that's fine. Also, by the time I play Robin out, I don't really care about that. I'm going to take this hit because I want to take both these hits, actually. I like having the cards in hand. Here, we're going to pitch the Waxing Fist or another Robin, which we can't grab. Grab Sabo. Play Sabo over the Koala. Use this. Putting a 7 at his life. I think we lose to Pudding, actually. Should have thought about that before taking both those hits. Gonna use his ESO to cycle his hand. Is he gonna use all of his ESOs here? This is super interesting. Okay, he took the hit, which means he drew another card. And now his hand size is big as well. I think we're fine. We have so much counter in hand, right? That we don't really have to worry about him going like super aggressive here. And he's only on 7, which means no event yet. Yeah, it's really actually, I think this matchup comes a lot down to who goes second because I can get my Dragon out before he gets his 10 cost out. Yeah, which is gonna be nice. Also, Robin's super cool in this matchup. Yeah, this is fine, dude. It's literally an 8 cost, bro. Oh, he's just gonna bounce his own searcher. Okay. I guess that's fine. We'll free block. Did he even use Haruta? He did. He gets another blocker out. We're gonna pitch stage here, obviously. I guess we'll grab third dragon. I don't know, dude. I literally don't know. We'll go dragon over koala. Send back a 2K and our waxing fists. Play out the Robin over the Betty. And I think we're gonna pass. Let's pitch the Sabo. Gonna rip him twice. And then we still want to boost the Sabo here. I'd rather him bounce the Robin to our hand than the Sabo. We'll set up 7 his way. And I am going to keep the Sabo standing here, mainly because I kind of want to be defensive, I think. Play a little bit defensive, make more aggressive plays, but play defensive, if that makes sense. Like, Robin is an aggressive play, but I don't need to play stupidly because of it. Yep. This is 9-9, it seems, because he's pre-attached, so it's probably 9-9. So what I will do is I will block this one and 2k in hopes that he pivots into it. Yes, let's go, dude. Right into the palm of my fucking hand, mates. So this is just another dragon here. Into 6-cost Sabo, I guess. I'm gonna play the koala in hopes that I find another Robin. I can still do this and try to hit another Robin here. We did not, so we'll grab a 2k. Then I think for stage, I think I will pitch the dragon here. We will never need another dragon in this position that we're in right now. We find another 2k, which is nice. And then we're gonna dragon, play over the koala. Bottom deck are 2ks. Yes. And we'll play out a Sabo over the Betty. Now our board is completely full. We'll swing 8 face. He takes. We'll swing another 8 face. He counters with leader ability. And a 1k, I would assume. You need more counter, buddy. Another 2k. Okay. So now the question is, do we swing with this dragon or not? And I want to say yes. But then we're swinging with this too. Because otherwise it's not worth it. So what will happen if I swing with these is he'll just free block one of them and then block the other one. But I guess getting rid of the blocker is actually decent. Yeah. And now I don't swing with the dragon because we got what we wanted, which was get rid of the blocker. Yeah, we'll pass there. We have good counter in hand. So we should be in a decent position. He's just going to go another Iron Whitebeard into another 10 cost here. Which makes sense. Kind of what they want to do, right? So we're looking at another 9-10 swing here, it seems. Yeah, he's going to go board. I'm going to counter that. He's going to go board with that as well. I'm going to counter that too. He doesn't swing with the nougat. He's scared. Oh, dude, I could play this Robin right now. Yeah, I'm going to play the Robin. But first, I'm going to swing an 8 into him. So I can play over my rested Robin here. We'll rip his ass. Aggressive, super aggressive Robin play from me here, by the way. I don't know if I would recommend this for people. But pitch the hack as well, just to find another 2k. I was hoping for a waxing fist, but can't win them all. We'll use this effect. We'll use this effect. Now this is swinging for 9. Yeah, so let's swing with 9 first here. Do I want to swing with my blockers here? I can go a bunch of 9s. But I can also go like 8. Yeah, I'm just going to swing with everything here. I know my hand is small, but he's at 0 life. So like he's going to lose a lot of resources here, no matter how he looks at it. Going to use his leader effect. And another 2k. Does he really just have a bunch of 2ks? What a guy. Rad beams that. 10k. You need another rad beam here to live, I think. Yeah, he's just going to concede. He does have the rad beam. But, so this would be 10, 10, 10. So he would lose the rad beam. He rad beams and 2ks. And then blocks and blocks. But then he's like, he loses next turn, right? Because he probably won't kill me this turn. I draw another 2k as well. Maybe he could have killed me. I don't know. He was pretty... No, he probably could have killed me. I don't know why he conceded there. That was weird. But whatever. I'll take it. Absolute W, baby. GG's. Alright, that is going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to leave a like on the video and subscribe as well. And let me know in the comments if you think this build has potential, or if something like a 16 search or even 12 searcher build is going to be more optimal. You know, I'm curious to see what you guys think. But thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Peace.